The overall homeless population, it's like a stigma. It's like, okay, well, if you're homeless, that means that you don't know how to pay rent and you don't take care of your bills. Maybe they just don't make enough. If you're making $15,000 a year, there's no way you're gonna afford at least a basic apartment of $900 in New York City.
My name is Nandi Bosia. I have 3 children. I am gainfully employed, yes. I'm an insurance broker. Though I have family and friends here, and I've been here for a year and 3 months approximately, there's no one with adequate space for 4 extra people. Getting started with rent is the equivalent of buying a home elsewhere. So that pretty much is what landed us here. The temporary housing that Nazareth provides is actually in apartment buildings. You're able to get your own food, you're able to prepare your own food, you're able to put sheets on your bed. Your child isn't getting that stigma that is derived from the fact that they don't have a permanent home. They're just, they're in waiting for a home.
It's really critical for us to help people stay securely and safely housed in a way that's both affordable and meaningful for them. Without housing that's safe and secure and affordable, families struggle, seniors struggle.
Well, my name's Aníbal Torres. I'm a veteran. I suffer from PTSD. I suffer from major depressive disorder. When I first came in with nothing. They had an apartment, 1-bedroom apartment. I think it's one of the best apartments I've gotten in my life. It's been a great experience. Services that they have are wonderful. I'm involved now with a group which is for PTSD. From where I was back then to where I'm now, it's 100% better.
Big time. Mentally and emotionally, he's better.
Part of what we know is that when we help people build their self-sufficiency, their capacity to meet their own needs, that makes all the difference in how people move from poverty to success in their lives.
I acquired a new landlord. They were having an issue with a former tenant. And I said, let me see if I can help this particular landlord with this issue, and then in turn can try to negotiate the apartment for one of my clients.
It's a planned development where there's green space, there's schools included, there's places for the kids to exercise. We really love this space.
A lot of landlords, they are skeptical in trying to rent to families that may have had an eviction or may have had high debt, or they may have been burnt before.
They assume that at some point you're not going to be able to pay and that you're not really leading anywhere.
I had to assure the landlord that he can trust again with this particular client.
She said, I actually have a client who's great, and she may be able also to provide you with your insurance needs. So she kind of eked in what I do and let them know that I'm a professional.
You've met her children. You know that they are a very lovely family, very well put together, and this is the property for them.
The news today that was so welcome and I was elated about is that the paperwork is finally getting signed.
Filled out all the paperwork, and hopefully this client will be moving by next week, so it makes me feel very good.
Cynthia's helped me to both do smart things with my time and what I decide to do with my money. If it's in the realm of possibilities for you to get an apartment, she wants you to get one as much as you want to get one, and she wants you to keep it. Retention is everything to her. She's all about you not coming back into the bubble of Nazareth, in that way. Like, come back to visit, but don't come back to stay. So that's great.
Well, certainly Nazareth Housing can't end homelessness by itself. We can end it for one family at a time, one senior at a time, one person at a time, and we do.
I thank everyone here because they didn't pressure me to turn myself into someone else. My standards are just as high as they were before.
It's hard when you live with somebody, when it's not your own place, when it's not your own home. At least now I can say I'm going home.